Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Data Dispatch. I hope everybody is having a great day. Today, we're going to be talking about what happened to C3.AI during the trading markets today. We ended up, end of the day, down about 3% after following a bullish trend and really kind of settling right at that $40 level of support. We're going to be talking about some sell-off that we have seen from some top executives. Does this mean panic or nervousness across the market just in C3.AI, or is this just a coincidence? We're going to be talking about this, especially with earnings that are to be reported in about 6 weeks here. We're going to be keeping a close eye on C3.AI. Now, of course, before we get into it, I'm not a financial advisor. Hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe for daily videos. Let's pop it up on the screen here. Looking what we had for trading action today, C3.AI basically sits at about that 40 that we've seen. Remember, C3.AI was actually able to hold. You can see this nice incremental level of support as it's been continuing to regain these support levels at this 37, kind of at this 42, losing a little bit there right now and testing, consolidating at that $40. Now, it'll be interesting to see what does happen tomorrow, especially at market open, when there is a lot of speculation about not just C3.AI and AI stocks in general, but also what the future for interest rates is going to come from the Federal Reserve. Now, if we pop this up on the screen, talking about investors, there is an attraction into C3.AI, but however, we did have a little bit of a sell-off. We'll get back to this article here in a second, talking about why C3.AI actually fell about 3% on the day. We do have some large executives that actually sold a lot of shares. Here you can see that there was over 12,000 shares in question, and over the last kind of month here, the past 3 months to be exact, this top executive sold over 24,000 shares worth $726,000. Now, when you get some of these top executives and these top C3 insiders that are selling large amounts of stocks, you do start to see panic among other potential investors wondering, hey, do they know something that we don't? Now, the thing is here, especially with this does not always mean a bad thing. These top executives in these companies, they do sometimes need to raise cash flow for many other reasons, whether that's to pay taxes, whether that's to to cover other losses, or just for personal reasons. So there's many different things that they might need to offset with cost. And if they're able to take profit with C3.AI, that is an opportunity. But one thing especially is that you can hardly kind of blame these investors for just getting a little bit nervous for selling off a large amount of stock. We do have, hopefully and thankfully here, possibly a good earnings report. Next one is going to be on August 29th. It's going to be able to release its earnings report. That will actually settle the dust in all of the predictions that we do have, especially from this article here, talking about that C3.AI is actually attracting investor attention, and talking about the projected revenue growth is that the company's earnings growth is arguably the best indicator of the financial health, but this cannot really continue if it does not raise revenue. But talking about C3.AI, it was able actually to beat its expectations for last quarter. So will those continue, especially with the high valuation that we see with C3.AI, having that high price to earnings ratio, even though that is common among stocks. As you can see here, you can kind of go back and forth telling with what's going to happen or reasons behind why C3.AI could either be going up or down in valuation, but really, we're not going to be able to tell what the truth is until those earnings are reported. So conclusion here is that there is a lot of information, and C3.AI is at a top of a trending AI market buzz. With that ticker symbol AI, it's one of the most searched AI stocks, and that's why I want to cover for you guys and keep you guys updated on everything that's happening with this stock. So right now with C3.AI, I think there is a lot to understand and there's a lot to unfold. However, I think predictions, don't let them get too out of hand. And also, if lots of people are selling, it doesn't always mean that they know something that we don't. That's just the way the stock works. So sitting right now where we are at $40 is pretty healthy, in my opinion, considering back here in June 26 that we were down to $32, doing pretty well. And you got to think, how has C3.AI actually performed year over year and year to date? Doing well for itself. Now, at a market cap of 4.65 billion, is that too high of a valuation? A big question to answer, but like I said, we're not going to find that out until August 29th, about 6 weeks, when those earnings do come out. We're going to be taking a look at some of the other top AI stocks in the market, keeping you guys up to date. So make sure you subscribe. We're going to be putting also together a big list of all the AI stocks that people are keeping their eyes on. Top blue chip stocks, and also more smaller market cap ones that are more speculative and come with more of a higher risk, high reward. The whole pie will be coming for you guys soon. Take care, peace out, and I'll catch you guys later.